So if I see prices starting to go nuts to the upside a minute before news is going to come out, I'm like, I got my fingers on the short trigger because I've been burned a million times.
Hmm.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, June 5th, 2025, and you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, US President Trump will meet German Chancellor Merz today. European markets opened flat, then rose before easing. US futures followed suit. FX markets are steady ahead of the ECB rate decision. Bonds trade near highs, with Bunds supported by strong Spanish and French auctions. Crude stabilizes after recent drops, while silver gains on a technical breakout. Upcoming events include US jobless claims, trade data, the ECB policy announcement, central bank speeches, and earnings from Broadcom and DocuSign. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
There's this lady that I got introduced to by Dan. She actually designed my Bulldog Venture logo. That's her thing. Her area of expertise is UI design, graphic arts.
Gotcha.
So I was talking with her yesterday. I said, Dave is looking at this thing and he says the colors are really freaking ugly. Can you help me?
Basically, you went to the feng shui expert.
And she's Asian, so she has got a little bit of that Asian accent in her. She goes, oh yeah, you're too cluttered, very cluttered.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I know. I'm not an artist. Here's what she suggested, and I like it. So what ended up happening here is, let me get my correct cursors going. So
Right.
here's what happened. So I collapsed all of the individual indicators and put them all on one line. Okay. So let's go through them one at a time. So the trend indicator is bullish, and I use both text and an emoji. Green
Gotcha.
for bullish, red for not bullish.
Okay.
The relative strength number here, it's in the 60s, but if it's below 70 and above 30, you're going to get a Swiss flag or a neutral emoji.
Gotcha.
Also, the background of the entire row changes based on the value of the RSI. So the closer we get to overbought, it's going to get redder. And the closer we get to oversold, it's going to get greener.
Okay.
Okay, quick visual indicator. ADX, which is the strength of a trend, is
Hmm.
here. And strong emoji is the bicep. And weak emoji is kind of the sleepy. I'm taking a nap.
Gotcha.
I am still thinking about just swapping the locations of these two so that the trend and the strength of the trend are next to each other. And then last but not least, we have the volume indicator here, and that's going to be either low, normal, or high.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's going to be down chart, neutral, or no,
Mhm.
I forget what I have for normal, and then an up chart for high.
Gotcha.
All right. And then below here, alerts. Right now, this is neutral because this is looking for potential reversals. But as you can see right here, I got a yellow dot on my screen. So as soon as that bar ends, if the bar closes with that thing still being positive, this is going to say potential reversal. Okay.
I gotcha.
And then this one right here just says what was the last signal that we got that was valid, and that was this quickie short here. The last signal was a short, and how many bars ago that is. And the trend pivots are easy to spot because it goes from blue to green or green
Okay.
to blue
Okay.
kind
Gotcha.
of thing. And then these areas here are just neutral. It's just chopping around doing nothing. So,
Gotcha.
and then the very top is the time filter active, which is the alerts should not fire outside of the overlap times.
Gotcha.
And then this is the style of trading that I'm doing right now, which is scalping. I like the scalping. It seems to work pretty well. So,
Yep. Oh, just changed.
did it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, another bar. But you know what? My alert didn't fire off, so something's still not right. Did I set an alert? Yeah, I think I did set alerts on those. Anyway, so yeah, you saw it do what it's supposed to do and gets a little lightning bolt there. So let's just go through these real quick.
All right. Let's go. Yeah, it's much better.
You think it's, oh, it made the AI bigger. So the prediction of the future bars is
Yeah,
bigger. Okay.
I think you're good.
All right. I think I'm liking it the way it is now. I think I'm going to mess with it too much more. I got all the information on here that I want to make a
Hmm.
quick decision. That's the goal, is there's so much shit you have to look at, and that's why people's charts get so cluttered. It's because
Yeah,
they're trying to look at so many things at the same time, and then it like you see nothing because there's so much. So I'm
right.
trying to avoid that. All right, so three, two, one, starting with the currency pairs. So
All right.
here's what's going on. First one is the US dollar. We are currently in a bullish trend. It is a strong trend according to the ADX. The RSI is right around 68, which is still neutral, but we're pretty close to the 70 area. And at that point, we would be looking for reversals. We have a potential reversal signal here firing off. We're getting close, and the volume is very high. So, all the good signs of maybe a little U-turn coming up here.
Okay.
Next up, US Canadian dollar. I am in this trade. Current trend is bearish. AI is predicting bearish candles going forward. I am just trying to scalp five little pips here. I found that to be extremely successful. I almost get it like every time, except this time, obviously, because I'm making a video. The trend is bearish. You can see that from here. The relative strength is in the 40s, so it's still neutral. Needs to get down into the 30s to be oversold. The trend is strong to the downside. There is above average volume. I'm still pretty confident I will be a-okay with this little traderoo here. New York kicks in 5 minutes. We should see some action there when that happens. All right.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and become part of the Trade Faction today.
US Chief. Ooh. All right, we got what are we doing here? It says the trend is bearish. That doesn't look right to me, but relative strength is right around 58, which is right in the middle, so that's just neutral. Volume is high. We just had a Syzygy short fire off here moments ago. Seems to be boomeranging back and forth. I think we're still recovering a little bit from the news at 7:30. We had crap employment numbers, but a lot of the other numbers were good. So it's a little bit confusing for the markets.
If doubt, they panic.
Yeah. And you'll notice a lot. I've watched this stuff for such a long time. You'll notice that if they want it to go down, they push it up right before the news comes out and vice
Yeah.
versa. I see that all the time. So if I see prices starting to go nuts to the upside a minute before news is going to come out, I'm like, I got my fingers on the short trigger because I've been burned a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that's what's going on with this one. And last but not least, pound US dollar. The trend is bullish. As you can see, that makes sense. The relative strength is 55 right in the middle, so neutral. Looks like the trend is weak. We are butting up against two order pools, a big one over here and another one over here. This and your predictions from AI are bearish. This
Mm-hmm.
might not be a bad place to take a short. Okay. No potential reversals. We got a few here, but that's about it. Okay. I think that is it for today. Any questions, comments?
Yeah, it seems to be going pretty good. Indicators much better. Really easy to see and read.
Good.
So, yes,
That's the goal.
my
That
eyes are
is the
not
goal.
bleeding, Bill.
Okay.
All good.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good day trading.
You do. Happy trading.
Bye bye.
Bye.